it's now been 17 years for those two youth. Both of them, of course, my daughter Autumn was already married. She has 4 children. She wrote a bestseller in Canada. HarperCollins published it, called A Promise of Hope, talking about her journey through bipolar and how this resolved, how this Q96 protocol absolutely turned her around.
Wow.
My son married a young lady with bipolar, resolved the issues with her. They have 4 beautiful children. They work every day. They function. They don't require psychiatric intervention. They don't require medications. And that's the beginning of the story of this Q96. And since that time, Darren, we've put over 80,000 people on this. We've assisted over 80,000 people in over 100 countries. We get thousands and thousands of letters, emails, phone calls every year saying, "You saved my life. You've changed my life." This program has just been an absolute godsend. And I don't mean that with any vanity at all, because it was an absolute answer to a father's prayer. It restored my family. It now has 20 medical journal publishings. And we're talking about journals like the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry, the largest medical journal in psychiatry out there. Journals like the Journal of Child and Adolescent Psychopharmacology. There's now 39 researchers. Many of them are PhDs. Some of them are medical practitioners that have done this wonderful, wonderful work independently, not receiving any pay at all for their research. So you want to know that it's real what they're publishing. There's no influence there at all. From 4 different countries and 14 different universities. We've had Harvard psychiatrist, Dr. Charles Popper, who's been involved in the research. Psychiatrists like Dr. Eugene Arnold from the Department of Psychiatry, Ohio State. They've completed a number of studies. University of Canterbury. We now have a double-blind study on ADHD. It's not our study, it's independent, and that's going to be published shortly. And there are 3 other studies that are in press. That means that the medical journals have accepted them for publication, and they're going to be published very, very soon. So there'll be 24 studies. It's the most studied micronutrient supplement in the world. There isn't another supplement that has that kind of research. And that's the wonder of this. You know, when you look at the spectrum of mood disorders, about 5% of those people are acutely ill, severely ill, heavily medicated. But the other 95%, some of them aren't taking medications. A lot of them are young children who just don't have good mood. They're hyper-irritable, or they're suffering with hyperactivity kind of conditions. You've got a lot of people that have major stress in their life. And all of that can be ameliorated through the use of this supplement. It's just proper nutrition, highly bioavailable nutrition that everybody can use.
In the proper formats and a balanced formula.
That's the key to it. Absolutely. That's the whole key to it. You've got to make it like nature. When we pluck a tomato from the tomato plant and we consume that, we almost take up 100% of that nutrition. That's wonderful. It has great effects upon our body. And so we've taken this micronutrient formula and we've made it like nature. Q96 would help anybody. I take it every day. If I had to take it because of a mood disorder, I wouldn't be ashamed to say that. There is no more stigma on this. These are nutrient deficiency issues. The USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, has identified that about 75% of the population of the US alone are getting insufficient nutrition. We get high levels of protein in our diet. We get high levels of carbohydrates. But of the mainstay nutrients like calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, vitamin C, the B vitamins, we're not getting enough. And that's why we're seeing such a staggering number of people who are struggling with these undiagnosed or diagnosed mood disorders. So it's just been a wonderful, wonderful journey. While it's been a very difficult journey, it's been a wonderful journey because we've seen so many lives changed. And now with this Q96, people will be able to help so many of their neighbors, their friends, in bringing restoration to their family, just like the Stephan family has found restoration.
Absolutely.